Hi there, Tammy Scully here from Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. Join me and my sidekicks, Nancy and Becky, for valuable lifestyle tips and unique views and insights on interesting topics and everyday situations, providing nonstop fun and chuckles for all. Get the scoop on consumer news, deep dive on current events, and learn about the newest economic trends, from exercise and gardening to music, travel, recipes, sports, pets, real estate, media, and everything in between. And it's all sprinkled with a healthy helping of bad dad jokes and interesting fun facts to boot. Tune in Mondays through Thursdays from 2 to 4 p.m. for a little fun, frolic, and infotainment. Join us, won't you?
On WRMN. Oh, talk time, talk time.
Good morning, and welcome to Fantasy Football Blitz, Week 6 of the NFL season. I'm your host, or one of them anyway, John Payne, and my counterpart here, the hostess with the mostest, Dave Tease. Dave, another wacky week last week.
Yes, it was.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, we had this problem last time. Hold on a second. Just keep going.
Yeah. Well, hey, anybody, if you want to call in to the studio, it's 847-931-1410, or you can text us at 505-926-1410, or you can chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio. This week's buys, Vikings and Texans. Get them guys out of your lineup.
Yeah. It's a lot of buys coming on here. Let's turn this music down here.
Yeah, thanks.
We're having a little problem like they had last time. We have Sonar is stuck on my screen.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's stuck on my screen. And this happened with, I think it was Thursday morning show or Friday morning show, one of the days here this week. Derek Geyer from Big Top Sports was stuck on the screen. Oh, Lord.
All right, well, let's get started.
To see you and not me today.
Yeah, that's all right. I'm a little tinny today.
I noticed that too.
I don't know what's going on. Anyway,
Don't look at me.
Jets and Broncos. Let's get started. Bo Nix has not looked great this season, but he's got a great matchup against the Jets this week. He hasn't thrown the ball downfield much this year. It's another one of the league's best matchups, and Nick should have a good game overall. The Jets are 31st in pressure rate. Since turning from a concussion, Justin Fields has not looked good. He looked good in garbage time when they're down.
Yeah.
But he has not looked good overall. J.K. Dobbins handled a season-high 21 touches for 84 yards and a touchdown last week. He's found the end zone 4 of the last 5 games. He's been pretty efficient. As far as Breece Hall, and he's a good back just on a bad team. I don't know that he'll get much this week against that tough Denver D. Dobbins should be able to get in the end zone, I would think, this week again. And Garrett Wilson's looked decent. But, again, it's always in garbage time.
Yeah.
I think garbage time could be pretty quick this week. So maybe Fields does have a good game. Mason Taylor's a guy that seems to be pretty hot on the waiver wire. If you're looking for an ad, he's been getting a lot of catches the last couple of weeks. And he's building on a breakout. Cortland Sutton's another big body target. For Bo Nix down by the end zone, I think he should get in this week too. And if Evan Engram were playing more snaps, he'd probably be a tight end 1, but he's just he's hurt or he's just not involved in the game enough. So, yeah, I don't know about this one, but I pretty much think that Denver's going to take care of business here. That's the early game in London tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. So get those if those guys are in your lineup. Yeah, make sure you get them in quick if they're not in already.
Yeah, that game comes up pretty fast over there.
Cardinals at the Colts. Daniel Jones looks like he belongs as a top 15 quarterback.
Yeah, they're winning games. They're doing good. He's using his receivers. Well, you got Jonathan Taylor, running the ball, so that spreads out the defense on any team that wants to play him. Plus, they got a great tight end. Warren, right?
Tyler Warren?
Yeah, Tyler Warren.
Yeah, he looks good. Jones leads the league in fantasy points scored in the first half of the games this year, but it's 23rd in the second half. Well, he's probably 23rd in the second half because Indy's been up so much after the first half.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're just running the heck out of the ball. Cardinals are 26th in pressure rate. Indy should take care of business. Kyler Murray is dealing with a foot injury. He's not practicing all week. He hasn't thrown for more than 220 yards in any game this season. Mm-hmm. The Colts have a significant home advantage again here. It's a great matchup for Jonathan Taylor. On the other side of the ball, DeMarcado. What was he doing last week? I mean, when Adonai Mitchell the week before fumbles the ball a yard before the end zone when he's skipping in, and it was all over every TV station and all over the internet, you would think you'd learn.
Oh, yeah.
And then he and then he lets the ball go at the half-yard line, showboating. You know, act like you've been in the end zone once or twice.
Yeah.
I just hate the showboating.
Oh.
Just act like you've been there. It's just like when somebody has a sack when they're down 30 points and they're like, oh, yeah. Come on, dude, you're down 30 points.
Yeah.
You know, what are you celebrating for?
Why don't you talk to everybody for a second? I'm going to unplug this camera and plug it back in so we can, I hate to, move Frozen Sonar out of the way right now.
Michael Carter did get the bulk of the carries last week. Hardly efficient running the ball. He was 2.8 yards an attempt. Michael Pittman's only averaging 54 yards a game, but that's because they're running the ball so good. Alex Pierce should be back this week. He's more of their downfield threat. Downs has looked good. Marvin Harrison Jr., he looked okay last week. He had 4 or 5 targets for 98 yards on Sunday. And I thought we were going to get a big day from him the way things started, but it just fell apart the second half. He's had 6 or fewer targets in all but one game. And Trey McBride, who we've talked about, who we love, his yardage has gone down every week this season. Tyler Warren brought in all 4 of his targets for 44 yards, catching his first touchdown of his career last week, and he looks excellent to start his rookie season. I like Warren this game over McBride as far as tight ends go, but I think Indy should take care of business here. I'm starting Jonathan Taylor. I'm starting Daniel Jones if I have to. I don't know if I trust any of the receivers on Indy yet with the way they're running the ball. On the Arizona side, I don't trust anybody. I really don't. Harrison or McBride might sneak a score in. Murray will probably be running all over the field if he's healthy. But I like Indy big in this game. And I think Warren's a good start too. And Sonar's still on. It's a better look. Chargers and Dolphins. Herbert's not posted a QB scoring week since the opener. Their offensive line is just terrible. Yeah. I mean, they've lost their left tackle, their right tackle. They lost Omarion Hampton. They've lost Najee Harris. It's changed to a quick passing game because they don't have any time to get rid of the ball. He can't sit back there in the pocket with that line. So Keenan Allen's probably the target here. Quentin Johnson's their deep threat, but, man, he just doesn't have time to get the ball down the field to him. Miami's been pretty active rushing the passer in recent weeks. When they do get pressure, they're okay, but when they don't, they're pretty exploitable. Tua's thrown multiple touchdowns in each of his 4 past games. I tried to trade him to you, but you didn't listen. What are you doing over there?
Well, I'm trying to figure out. I'm supposed to unplug the camera and plug it back in to get rid of Frozen. But anyhow, we'll just continue on during break. We'll go ahead and fix it. That's fine with me.
The Chargers have had issues against the run this year. Surprising, they're giving up 4.5 yards a carry. They're coming off of a game allowing Bill Merritt his breakout game with 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Man, he looked good. We told you about him earlier in the season. They're going to be splitting carries with Hassan Haskins and Kamani Vidal for the short term. Not much of a run game there. It's pretty much going to be up to Herbert. He'll probably run the ball quite a bit just to escape the pressure. Omarion Hampton, he's probably out at least 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
Waddle looks like he's locked in as the number 1 down there. But, again, Chargers are tough. And Quentin Johnson's finally cooled off on Sunday. He only caught 4 targets for 40 yards, lost a fumble. Like I said, Los Angeles is going to the quicker, shorter passing game to compensate for the offensive line. The ball continues to come out fast, so I would imagine that Ladd McConkey will get a lot of targets this week. I mean, Keenan Allen. Darren Waller's looked good. He looks like, other than Waddle, he's the only receiver they got that's showing anything. And we'll wait to see how long before he gets hurt. But
That's one of the things with the Chargers too is that they they're going to have to get a running back. So there are some talks about out there that Ford might be going to L.A. There's also another running back. I forgot who he was too. There's another one, and
well, I don't think Kamara's going there, but
it's a possibility.
if they're going to trade Kamara, boy, Kansas City could really use him.
Yeah.
I mean, well, obviously the Chargers could use him too, but Hampton's going to be back. I mean, it's not like it's a long-term injury.
Yeah.
So I don't know that they're going to give up the farm to get somebody. Just me. I could be wrong. Patriots and Saints. Drake May draws another soft matchup here. I know it's at New Orleans, but Drake May looks pretty decent.
Antonio Gibson out for the season on IR.
Yeah, man, that was an ugly injury.
Another one. Yeah, so fantasy owners fire up Stevenson.
I disagree with that.
He had 2 touchdowns last week.
The guy can't hold on to the football. I think Travion Henderson starts getting the ball a lot more. I know he's not a big banger, but he's so fast. Right now, Alvin Kamara is more of a running back 3, a flex at this point. Kendra Miller's kind of touchdown dependent only. Diggs looked good last week. He almost had 150 yards. So maybe he's back from this ACL. I like Booty over there, too. But I like Diggs this week to score. Drake May should get in the end zone a couple of times via pass or the run.
Yeah.
Maybe more than that, maybe 3 times. And hopefully Henderson gets going because, man, that kid's good. Chris Olave, he seems to be getting all the targets there, him or Jawan Johnson. Not getting in the end zone much, but, I mean, Rattler's just peppering him with targets. And Hunter Henry's probably TD dependent this week. So take that with a grain of salt. There's not many guys I'm starting here. If you have to start May, start him. I like him. Travion Henderson, I'm not ready to put him in my starting lineup unless I need him with all the injuries.
Yeah.
But Diggs looks like a start this week. And if you have to start a receiver and you're down, Olave's probably the guy just because he gets peppered so much. Jawan Johnson's kind of fell off the map the last week or so, but, he'll be back too.
Patriots are managing games very well. I mean, they're 3-2. They're winning.
Yeah, I'm just not a Josh McDaniel fan.
Yeah.
Never have been. But, as long as they're winning.
Hey, if you're a Patriots fan, you're happy that your team is winning. After last season was not too good for them, and you don't got the Brady, the Belichick anymore, the Gronk, and it's
it's a rebuild. They're doing okay. It takes time. I know these young quarterbacks take time, unless you're Jackson Dart, who looked pretty darn good the other night. But
he was throwing darts, wasn't he?
Yes, he was. But we'll get to it. Yeah,
that was a zinger.
Yeah, that was a zinger.
Yeah.
Browns and Steelers. Since throwing 4 touchdowns against the Jets in Week 1, Aaron Rodgers has 4 touchdown totals since. He's averaging 196 yards a game. Dylan Gabriel didn't offer a ton of fantasy juice last week, but he kept Cleveland out of negative plays. Probably do the same this week. Judkins is a volume-based running back, too, this week. But against Pittsburgh's D, which is tough, and it's at the Steelers, and Judkins looks pretty good, man. Jalen Warren should be back this week, but he's not averaging much running the ball, so Gainwell's going to cut into that. He's looked decent in that part. Catching the ball and running the ball. And DK Metcalf, after the 80-yard splash play, it was a reminder how good he is. But
yeah,
and he's been catching the ball across the middle too. Not a lot of upside for Jerry Jeudy or Isaiah Bond this week. The young guy. Look for more targets to Fannin and Njoku because young quarterback loves their running back and their tight ends because they don't throw the ball downfield much. And with, what's his name's out?
Jerry Jeudy?
No. Who's the other receiver over there from Tennessee?
Tennessee? He were on to Cleveland.
No. He went to the University of Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Yeah, not Tillman.
Yeah, Cedric Tillman.
Oh, Cedric Tillman?
Yeah. Good job, Dave.
Hey, no problem.
Way to pick up
That's
the
what
slack.
I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here to help you.
You're here?
I'm here. I don't know why that came
No,
out.
you're not. I'm looking at the screen right there. And unless you've grown a beard and you got glasses, I don't know.
One of the things is Pittsburgh's coming off of a bye week, so they're rested. Aaron Rodgers is, like you said, let's see if how he plays this game because believe his D is tough.
It's
He may end up on his back a lot today.
yeah, tomorrow. And
tomorrow,
yeah, it's tough to switch. I get it. We've only been here 2 weeks. It's
Mm-hmm.
the switch. I get it. But Aaron Rodgers is going to have a tough time.
I don't know. What do you think, Sonar?
Yeah,
He
what do you
doesn't
think?
move.
Yeah, he doesn't
He's
talk
just sitting
much.
right there. Yeah, I know. He just sits there quietly and watches us. He's staring at you.
Cowboys and Panthers. Dak Prescott's looked pretty good this year.
Yeah, I would have to say. He's not.
I mean, he's missing CeeDee Lamb.
Oh, yeah. Again, out. Fantasy owners, definitely out. And I know my mother's listening and texting me, where are you? I am fully aware of this issue. We will take care of it here soon, Mom. Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, the Panthers opened up the year strong against the pass defensively, but they're playing a bunch of weak teams, too. Bryce Young has finished higher than a quarterback 25 in just one of his opening 5 games. He's cleared 200 passing yards just once so far. And Javonte Williams is already 3 top 6 scoring weeks. So Javonte Williams looks good against the Panthers this week. He's looked good every week, ever since I traded him to Wheels.
Well, yeah. Of course, that's what happens. When you trade somebody, they look good. When they're on your team, they're not that good.
And the only other backs that had top 6 scoring weeks 3 times are Christian McCaffrey and Jonathan Taylor. Look for Rico Dowdle to get another start. Kid had 200 yards last week.
Yeah. Well, Miles Sanders is
He went
out.
to-
He's on IR now, so he went from last week to out to IR now.
Yeah, and Dowdle forced a league high 8 missed tackles last Sunday. So he ran the ball hard. He's about 215, 220. He looked good. I got to think when Chuba comes back that if Dowdle keeps this up, he's going to cut into some of that playing time.
Yeah.
It'll be like a committee kind of thing. Pickens has scored in 4 straight games with 5 touchdowns. So he's looking the part of a 1.
Playing beastie.
He leads the league. He leads the league with 11 targets in the end zone. So he should have another week to be the lead wideout for Dallas, and should have a pretty easy time against the Carolina secondary.
He's at 23 receptions, 5 TDs, 357 yards at this point. And the first 2 games, they didn't really use him a lot or were targeting him. And then all of a sudden,
CeeDee Lamb, they were forced to use him. And Jake Ferguson.
Yeah,
he's came alive. I don't even know if he scored last year. I had him 2 years ago, and he was a decent tight end. I know he's banged up last year. I didn't even know if he scored a touchdown last year, but he's got 3 in the last 2 weeks.
You put him on IR for a while last year, I think it was. He was hurt.
If Ted McMillan's going to do anything, it's probably going to be this week, because Dallas's secondary is not that great. He's not found the end zone yet. They've been working him, inside between the 10s, basically. And when they get down by the end zone, which is not very often, they haven't went to him yet. So I think Ted McMillan scores this week. He's got to. It's week 6. It's about time.
Yeah. And plus, Carolina is 2-3. Cowboys are 2-1 with that tie. So Carolina's won 2 games so far out of 5. So that's not bad. Maybe they can get to the 500 mark with a win.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't trust Carolina against Dallas. No. Yeah, you're just being nice. But that's who you are, Dave. You're a nice guy.
Yeah, I try to be.
A legend in your own mind. Seahawks and Jags. Darnold's been pretty hot. Honestly, I thought last year in Minnesota, he looked great the first half of the season and looked terrible, like the last quarter of the season, and that's who I thought he was. Mm-hmm. I thought it was a bad signing by Seattle, but man, was I wrong. He's looked decent.
Yeah.
I mean, for losing Metcalf.
But that's what he's capable of. He starts out, when he was in Minnesota, starts the season out really good, and then all of a sudden, he starts slipping away. And I'm going to see this happening there. Even though he's got 1,200 yards passing, and he's only 9 TDs, but they're throwing it to that tight end, Barner.
Yeah.
Hey, that kid's catching a lot of balls.
Yeah, big dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he's got 4 touchdowns already.
Yeah, he had 2 last week.
Yeah, he's averaging 19.1 yards of completion on play action, which the Seattle's run quite a bit, and the Jags are not good at defending play action. So Smith the Jigba, obviously he's a stud.
Yeah.
This Troy Horton kid, the rookie they've got, he's got 4 touchdowns this year. And I mean, 1 was a kick return, but man, he looks good when he's getting on the field. So, I mean, they've got some weapons there. Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet. Man, Walker's going to have to score from outside the 10 because Charbonnet's getting everything close. I mean, he's the bigger back. I tried trading for Walker this week, and my brother denied me. That was disappointing.
Yeah, his brother said,
Yeah, scumbag. 2 number ones and Kyle Pitts, and he turns me down.
I think you're giving up a little bit too much still for that. If you more sit there and think about it. I really did. I'm sorry.
Well, what are you going to do? Jags against Seattle. Travis Etienne. He's looked good. Didn't get a lot of carries last week, and they needed around 50 yards.
He's running the ball out. He's got 77 carries already right now. They're going to wear him down fast.
I'm torn on this Trevor Lawrence thing. He's looked better this year. I've never thought he has turned out to be what I thought he would be. I watched him in high school in Cartersville, Georgia. I was standing across the street at a hotel. A guy told me, "Go, come watch this quarterback." Mm-hmm. He's a junior in high school. He's the number 1 quarterback in the nation. I was like, "Come on, really?" And over and watched him his junior year and his senior year, and man, he was just a man among boys. They had a tight end that ended up playing baseball that was probably one of the top tight ends in the country too, but he ended up playing baseball. But yeah, I thought Trevor Lawrence would be better when he went to Clemson. When he got to Clemson, I thought he'd be better. I didn't see a lot. I mean, obviously he won a championship, but I mean, I thought he was going to be like the next Peyton Manning, Tom Brady kind of guy, and he's just not there. I've got a lot of friends at the shop that think he's still got hope. I'm not on board yet.
Well, let's put it this way.
I mean, he seems like a nice guy. I mean, I wish him the best, but
yeah. Well, you should call him up and tell him that. He needs to know that.
Brian Thomas, he looked decent last week, but they just haven't been on the same page for most of the season.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like Charbonnet to get in the end zone again this week.
I like to do that too because I have a dilemma. I don't know who to start because Bucky. We'll get to that game, but
maybe you should listen to Fantasy Football Blitz on Saturday mornings on WRMN.
I think I'll tune into him right away. What do you think, Sonar, sitting over there?
Yeah,
still ain't saying anything to us. Is he mad at you?
Maybe he's mad at you for not figuring out this board yet.
It ain't the board. It's a camera issue. Well, during the break, I have to work on that here. It won't take long. I was told.
I think Smith-Njigba has a huge game.
You think?
I think so too. Jacksonville's a lot of big games. Jamar Chase had 14 for $165. Nico Collins had 8 for 104. So I'd like for him to tear them apart.
And Jacksonville beat the Chiefs last week. I mean,
yeah.
What was that about? What happened there?
Mahomes throwing that interception down at the 1 yard line.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And they have him return it.
You would have gotten a touchdown on that because you started him.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I know. That was too bad, too sad again.
Strange. The kid we've talked about, the tight end from Jacksonville, kind of Trevor Lawrence's outlet.
Yeah.
He's on IR.
Like everybody's just all of a sudden, one day they're not on IR, the next day, IR. See you later.
Trey Benson, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that last week. But, yeah, so, I mean, if you're going to start anybody in the Jacksonville game, obviously starting Darnold if you need him because of Jacksonville's secondary. If you want to start Walker and Charbonnet, one's probably going to have a better game than the other. Walker seems to be getting the yards, but Charbonnet's getting the touchdowns.
Yeah.
And that's huge. Smith-Njigba, we talked about. On the other side of the ball, Thomas might get lucky on a go route. ETN's probably the only start over there right now.
And that's going to be, I think it's going to be an interesting game because they're not in Seattle, so there's no 12th man there for that. It'll be in Jacksonville. Barring what the weather's going to be like. I think they got a hurricane or a tropical storm in that area.
I don't know. I didn't check the weather. You're the weather guy.
Well, hello there today. This is Tom Skilling with weather on Fantasy Football Blitz. Well, the winds are going to be coming out of the east. Oh, Lord, that is our music coming on here. We're going to be going to a commercial break in a little bit. So
I just want to say I stayed up and watched that 15-inning baseball game last night.
Oh, was it 15 innings?
Yeah, Seattle 1-3-2 on a Polanco hit. But I want to wish the Cubs good luck tonight.
Yeah.
Let's toast those Brewers.
This is the game. Can they do it? Can they go? And then they go play the Dodgers. So that's going to be a tough one for everybody.
Dodgers can be beat. But this is a fantasy football show, so you might want to switch over. You might want to start Nico Horner in your flex tomorrow.
Okay, everybody.
All right, we'll
get some coffee, get some eggs, get a donut.
Let's see if we can get Dave on the screen.
Yeah, we're going to bring me back
I don't think that disappointed anybody.
We'll be back, everybody. Stay tuned.
Here on WRMN AM 1410, we like to keep you informed and in tune to what's happening here in the Fox River Valley and what's going on here on WRMN. We recognize the importance of local radio to be a part of the conversation and to be a part of the community for the community.
You know, we talked about the importance of community theater, but supporting community radio is a big deal too. And, you know, for WRMN, this is a really cool thing that you guys do every day, and a really important thing. You have to have a local media outlet to talk about what's going on in your town. So you guys do a nice job.
Tune in to AM 1410, WRMN. Don't forget, you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/WRMN Radio. Keep in tune and informed on what's happening here in the Fox River Valley, right here on WRMN. Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
When I was in foster care, I never knew when I would have to move, so I always had my suitcase ready to go. Then one day, I was adopted. My new parents opened their hearts and home to me. My parents cook my favorite breakfast for me every morning. My parents take me on trips I never thought I would go on. They gave me a home and an even better reason to use that suitcase. My parents aren't perfect, but they're perfect for me.
Hey Bears fans, want your business heard during every heart-pounding moment of the game? WRMN 1410 is now offering in-game ad spots for Chicago Bears broadcasts. Be a part of the action as thousands of die-hard listeners tune in each week. Whether it's a touchdown, turnover, or a timeout, your message will be right there in the mix. Spots are limited and going fast. Call WRMN 1410 today at 847-741-7700 and score big with in-game advertising that delivers results. Get in the game with the Chicago Bears on WRMN AM 1410.
At Britain's Touchless Car Wash, they know life gets busy. That's why they're here 24/7 to keep your car looking spotless, fast, and easy. Their advanced brush-free wash technology delivers a sparkling clean without a single scratch, because they treat your car like it's their own. Here's the best part. Right now, you can get a free car wash just for joining their text club. It's simple. Just text BRITT to 30400, and your first wash is on them. Britain's Touchless Car Wash has two convenient locations, 1923 Larkin Avenue in Elgin and 555 Willow in West Dundee. They're proud to keep your car clean while giving back to our community. Text BRITT to 30400. That's BRITT to 30400. Now for your free car wash, and see why Britain's Touchless Car Wash is the fast, gentle, and reliable choice.
Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to WRMN 1410 AM on Fantasy Football Blitz with David Tees and John Payne. I think we got us all back up on cameras here. I can see John off to one side, and I can see both of us over to the other side. So, looking pretty good.
Anybody listening want to call in? to the studio at 847-931-1410 or text us at 505-926-1410, or you can chat with us on youtube.com at WRMN Radio.
You got your headsets on there?
I do not need my headset.
Can you hear me fine? I mean, can you hear me now? Can you hear me
I can hear you just fine without my headset on. You want to put your light off on your phone?
Oh.
That's blinded me? Thanks, man. Appreciate that.
You're always complaining
Can't see
about
my
lights here.
I can't see my screen.
All right.
All right, let's get to the Rams and the Ravens. Stafford's been on a heater. He's thrown multiple touchdowns in 4 straight games. The Ravens' defense is terrible. I think they're missing 6 guys on the defensive front. So fire up Kyron Williams. Fire up Puka Nacua. Fire up Devontae Adams. Could be a high-scoring game. Now, it's at Baltimore, but...
Zay Flowers, fantasy owners, Zay Flower is questionable in this game. So is Walker, or the other receiver over there. So the receiving core is getting a little banged up. They won't have no Lamar Jackson because he's definitely out in this game. So who do we got? White as the quarterback over there.
maybe Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, they were talking about that too.
Maybe he gets in the game. Puka Nacua, he's got 52 catches, most for a player through 5 games in any season. Guy he's not very fast, but man, he just knows how to get open. Devontae Adams is drawing coverage, so it's helping Nacua out a little bit. Zay Flowers is the only receiver I'd consider on Baltimore, and that's if I was desperate.
Yeah.
No tight ends for either side. They'll be touchdown dependent. Rams big in this game. I don't see them slowing down at all. I mean, Baltimore's 29th in pressure rate. They're just not getting to the quarterback. And when Stafford's got time, he'll pick you apart. He's got such a strong arm.
Ravens lose this.
They're
in a little big trouble.
Yeah, I think they will lose, and I think their playoff hopes are diminishing by the week. But they
that division is not that good right
Pittsburgh
now.
and Cincinnati aren't doing anything either.
No.
And Cleveland's certainly not going to rise to the top, so they can still win that division. They can still get in the playoffs.
I mean, the one leading is Pittsburgh right now. Pittsburgh sneaks out a win. They will end up going 4-1.
Really?
Yeah. They are 3-1. They had a bye week. So, they win this game. Squeak it out there. Watch out. But like I said, that's a divisional game between Cleveland and Pittsburgh, and that's going to be a very hard-hitting, tough game.
Yeah, let's see if Rodgers comes out healthy after this game.
Unlike your prediction last week, what was the game? It was going to be a very low-scoring game. Oh, I remember. Minnesota and Cleveland. I expect these numbers to be, this score to be 7-10, very low game. You said that.
And
that game did not turn out to be a very low game.
And that was the final. That was the score after the first quarter.
Apologize to the fantasy owners out there.
Yeah, well, it can't be right all the time, or even half the time.
Your wife knows you're not right at any time.
Okay,
even in the head.
You might be right there.
Yeah. See, I'm always right.
Okay. Titans and Raiders. Geno Smith looks terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, and this great Dante Thornton that they drafted that I thought was going to be a stud, 6'5", burner, runs 4 threes.
Yeah.
Geno Smith's not hitting him. I don't know if he's getting open. Cam Ward still hasn't had a top 20 fantasy week. So this is just going to be an ugly game. Somebody's got to win. Jacoby Myers hasn't looked great, but he's got another good matchup against Tennessee. Trey Tucker's really turned into more of a splash play dependent, the long bombs.
Yeah, he's been quiet since he had those 2 touchdowns in that one game. But you also got to remember, Myers tight end is out, or is questionable, but Bauer is out for the tight end. So they might be going to their 3rd string tight end on the team. And so they got problems, but the rest of the team is healthy. But
Calvin Ridley showed up last week.
Yeah, he did.
So, but maybe that rapport they were talking about with him in the preseason, maybe that's, finally coming to light. It's a good matchup for Ashton Genty. If you got Ashton Genty, this is probably the week to start him. He's looked good. They've involved him quite a bit in the passing game.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start Jacoby Myers. I just have that feeling that he's going to actually finally score one. I
Good, I
don't.
hope
He
he
hasn't
does start
had a
him.
touchdown at all.
Yeah, he wanted out of there at the beginning of the year, too.
Yeah, he did.
So, I don't know. Maybe they trade him, too, if things start going south, or further south, I should say. Here's an ugly game. Bengals at Packers. They traded for the great Joe Flacco, who honestly wasn't doing as well as Jake Browning. Now, those 3 or 4 picks that Browning had, I get it, but I don't know that switching to Joe Flacco is going to make that much of a difference. I mean, he's passing only. He's not running the ball. I mean, he's probably the only quarterback in the NFL that could have beat Tom Brady in a 10-yard dash.
Yeah, I still don't know why. And they gave up a little bit too much, I think, for Flacco.
Yeah, and Love is playing good ball. Romeo Doubs seems to be getting the ball at the end zone. Look for Dobbs and Tucker Kraft to get in there this week, at least once each.
I believe Watson is out for the Packers.
Yeah, I don't know if he's even came back yet totally.
Yeah, he was kind of like, on the practice field, but not playing, not practicing. So he's, but Love has a banged up finger, has a bye week. So
He could probably be in with his other hand. Jacobs coming off 157 yards. Josh Jacobs has looked good. The last year that he was with the Raiders, I didn't think he looked that great, but man, he looked good last year with the Packers.
Right.
He's looked good this year. Man, he's almost averaging a touchdown a game. So you want to start all your Packers this week. Chase Brown has been really disappointing, but that's probably part of the line too. But he hasn't had a top 20 scoring week. He's averaging 2.5 yards a carry. I don't know. Dobbs, to me, is probably a touchdown-based wide receiver, too, this week. They spread the ball around quite a bit. Matthew Golden hasn't really shown up yet, but he's a rookie. It takes time. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I'd get Kraft in your lineups this week.
Packers right now, coming off a bye week, I think that defense is going to tee up on Flacco. Oh, he's going to just get pounded.
Yeah, if you've got the Green Bay D, I'd fire them up for sure. Do you have the Green Bay D?
Yeah, I have the Green Bay D. I would actually stay away from Jacobs as a running back with that defense front line for the. Oh no, wait a second, that's the Bengals. I would start Jacobs. I thought it was Cleveland for some reason.
That's all right. You're right all the time. Remember?
Yeah. Thanks, John. Coming right back at me, throwing zingers. Or are you throwing darts?
Yeah, I'm throwing Jackson darts at you.
Throwing Jackson darts at me.
49ers at Bucks. Mayfield's been a quarterback 13 or higher in every game this season. Mm-hmm. Man, with everything that's happened with the injuries to the receivers there, Baker Mayfield's playing good ball.
Yeah,
they've lost Bucky Irving. Evans has been in and out. Godwin's out again this week.
And they also have the other McLaren or the other receiver.
Amika Bukwa.
He's the only receiver left.
Man, but between him and Najigba, 2 guys that went to Ohio State, man, they had a battle last week, man.
Yep.
That was awesome. That was awesome. But I'd keep pushing Mayfield out as a QB1. Jones draws another start this week for San Francisco if he plays. Mm-hmm. I don't even know who the third quarterback is on San Fran if he doesn't play.
I know you would know. Yeah, so you got Purdy's out. You got Mac Jones.
Whoever it is, don't start him.
Or pick him up and start him because
obviously
the 49ers are winning ugly.
Yeah. McCaffrey's obviously going to get the ball quite a bit. He'd be the only guy that'd start on that. As far as the Bucks go, Abukwa, Rashard White. I mean, Rashard White's is a good backup.
Yeah.
And Tucker's not bad as a third guy either. I know we've talked about him. San Francisco's got no receivers this week. Jennings is questionable. Pearsall's not playing. Ayuk is still out. Kittle's still out.
Yep.
I mean,
this sounds like a game that has no receivers between the Bucks and the 49ers. This is a game that has no receivers in it.
I think Irving's going to miss one more game.
Oh, shush it over there.
Mike Evans, don't know about his availability like we talked about this week. Like Godwin is out. We'll continue to monitor the status and make adjustments for any changes. But, it looks like Tampa Bay big in this one. That guy Jake Tongs we were talking about for San Francisco, the tight end, He's getting in the end zone. He's getting a lot of Kittle's touches. And Cade Oaten finally showed up last week. When we were talking about him last week or the week before, that we were waiting on him to do something. So Baker finally found him. So Tampa Bay big this week.
Oh, like you said last week, Baker Mayfield is a football player.
You know, San Francisco's got to go cross country. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, it could be a long day for the 49ers.
And once again, that's Florida. Check your weather forecast, too, there on that one. This is the time of year where weather starts becoming a factor, guys. So, you know, you won't heavy rains or rainy days, you won't see a lot of the ball being passed around, but a lot of run plays. Great game.
Maybe the best matchup of the week, in my opinion, Lions at Chiefs.
You think so?
Man, that's going to be a great high-scoring game, in my opinion, especially since Mahomes is running the ball now, which is awesome for me in my league. Yeah, I finally got somebody. Since getting Xavier Worthy back.
How long did that take you?
Mahomes has posted high in yards per attempt in each of the last 2 weeks. The Chiefs have only allowed 10.4 passing points per game to quarterbacks. Goff can find success in this matchup with the play action. Kansas City seems to bite on that quite a bit. Jamar Gibbs, kid's a stud. I mean, he's going to go off on Kansas City. They haven't stopped the run that great, I didn't think. David Montgomery had a good game last week, but he was going home to Cincinnati. I think they tried to give him the ball there. His first time playing at the Bengals Stadium, so they got him a couple of touchdowns. Mm-hmm. Pacheco, the Chiefs running backs just aren't good.
No.
I mean, I don't know if they're getting the ball enough, but Pacheco, Brashard Smith are trying to get into the game, and Kareem Hunt seems to be getting the ball by the end zone, which kind of upset me. I guess I will use the word, when he got those 2 touchdowns. Yeah. Took those away from me. I don't like that.
Did it bother you?
It bothered me quite a bit.
Didn't bother me at all.
St. Brown should have another good game. Jamison Williams might beat him once deep, but it's a game where I'm starting Worthy. I'm starting Mahomes on that side of the ball. They get Rashee Rice back next week. That'll help quite a bit. On the other side of the ball, obviously Gibbs, St. Brown, and Goff.
Well, you know, St. Brown is coming off a wrist injury. He was just removed off the injury report. They say we'll play tomorrow, but the whole thing about it is and also too is, if I'm right, Worthy is actually just came off. He was questionable too. So Worthy is kind of technically still questionable. So fantasy owners, St. Brown, you might want to watch it, and Worthy. Those are two.
Tyquan Thornton, that second rounder, that kid they picked up, that Patriots took in the second round. He's looked really good this year.
Yeah.
I mean, deep threat. Probably at this point, with Worthy being banged up, probably the receiver that you want over there right now.
Yeah, he's a good pickup if he's out on the waivers. I mean, until Rashee Rice comes back, the team will play a full. Travis Kelce is not catching touchdowns, and he's getting some yardages.
But he's catching touchdowns, but he's just not, he doesn't get off the ball like he used to. I mean, even for the last couple of years. I mean, he can find the hole in the zone and sit, but
all right.
It's I don't know if Taylor Swift's been to enough games yet, so I think that's the whole problem with Kelce.
What's our next game here?
Bills at Falcons. This could be a good game, too, because it's at the Falcons.
It's in their nest.
When I watch the Bills play, I can't believe they've lost a game.
Yeah.
I mean, and I talked with Jim down at the shop about this.
Yeah, the guy that sits in the card shop, yeah.
Yeah. I don't understand why, when they run the ball like they do with Josh Allen and James Cook, why they're not designing plays for Josh Allen to run 10, 15 times a game. He can't be stopped. I mean, these guys just bounce off of him.
Yeah, but
I mean, it's not a 2 or 3 yard or 4 yard gain. I mean, he's 10, 15, 20 yards every single time.
You got a long football season. You just can't have this guy, your quarterback.
Yeah, and I get all that. I get all that. And James Cook's running the ball great too. Keon Coleman just hasn't found his niche yet. Maybe he does.
About it?
Yeah, I'm still crying about Keon Coleman. Mm-hmm.
He got you a touchdown last week, didn't he?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
that was a week before.
Yeah, Dalton Kincaid was limited at practice, but he's going to play. You know,
Drake London. I think Buffalo's secondary is still a little banged up. Drake London could have a good game if Penix can find him. I'm not sold on Penix yet. I mean, he's young.
Yeah.
He's young. He's got an arm, but he's young. I mean, I get all that. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Algier, that's their offense right now. And Bijan, man, he just looks like he can't be stopped. So,
if anybody wants to call in for to be the Phantom here, 847-931-1410. That's where you get to answer our questions here in a little bit. But let's continue on because we got one more game.
yes, we do. And it's a good one.
And it's a good one because
It's a good one.
this one here, Chicago Bears, are broadcasted
On
live
WRMN.
on WRMN 1410. So tomorrow you can listen to it on the radio.
Bears at Commanders. Jaden Daniels returned from a 2-week absence last week for 15 of 26, 57%. Nothing great. But they do play the Bears this week. Probably a good place for him to be a QB1 this week.
Yeah.
I like Daniels a lot this week. We've ridden a roller coaster with Caleb Williams to open the season.
Oh, we have a caller. So let's get him on the line right now. Hold on a second here. Hello, caller. Can you hear us real quick? Hello, caller. Hello, caller.
Yeah, I guess not. Bill Krosky Merritt's. Man, he looked good last week, man. 150 yards, a couple touchdowns. I mean,
Yeah.
and his runs were, 10 yards, 11 yards, 4 yards, 12 yards. I mean, he ran the ball good.
Whoever tried calling us back real quickly. Sorry.
DeAndre Swift is exactly who I thought he'd be, what I talked about at the beginning of the year. Good back. More of a change of pace guy, third down guy. He's not that banger that we need up front. I mean, he blocks okay for a 200-pound back, but not impressed. I think Loveland's not going to play again yet. He's kind of questionable.
It's questionable because he's limited. He's practicing, but he was limited at practicing. I would rest him another week, but, that's me.
Like I said at the beginning of the year, I thought Roman Dunze would have a good year. He's looked the part so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he's getting open, and Williams is looking for him. Ertz is kind of a touchdown-dependent tight end for Washington. I don't think McLaurin's playing again this week.
No, and that's good for the Bears. That's going to help for the Bears because putting Debo and McLaurin on both sides of the outside, I think the Bears secondary being banged up would have a hard time with the two of them.
Yeah, I don't think the Bears are going to run the ball at all against Washington's front. Washington's tough up front.
Yeah.
They're tough up front. So I don't think the Bears will have any luck running the ball. They're going to have to pass the ball. Komet is probably going to be the beneficiary of that. Maybe a Dunze and a Cross. But they're going to have to get rid of the ball quick because Washington can definitely rush the passer. There's no doubt about that. Plus, they got a guy named Payne on their team.
Okay.
So,
Hello, caller. Can you hear us right now? Who do we have on the line? I am not understanding why they're not coming in. Can you hear a caller?
Can I? No, I can just hear you. That's why
Hello, caller. Who is this? Nothing.
it must be Elvis.
Yeah, it could be Elvis. No, I don't know why this is. Must be the ghosts today. I got them up. Oh well. Sorry about this, but we're having problems with this now too.
Yeah, that's all right. Must not have been important if you
Yeah,
caught
I
up.
picked it up.
Might have been
Says that
wheels.
it's off.
Might have been wheels.
Oh, he could be in a valley. Not coming through if you're driving back. All right.
All right.
Don't we got another game here? Nothing else? We're all good?
I think we're all good. I think it's time for the 2-minute warning.
All right. And you got your questions here?
We don't want to talk about what happened last week.
You know, tomorrow's weather is supposed to be 71 degrees with low of 50 for the Bears.
All right,
Wednesday,
thanks.
Monday.
Thanks for the weather.
That's Monday. Yeah, still a beautiful day for a Bears game.
I went 8-2 last week, Dave. I thought I'd run it. What'd you do last week? 2-8?
Hey, who's in first place in our league? You want to tell everybody?
Yeah, because of Thursday night's game.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll be looking up at me in the standings again as usual. Yeah, I went 8-2. Wheels went 7-3 last week. Man, he's just kicking your butt, man. Maybe you should just run the board. Well, he can't do that either. All right.
Why don't you just take over the show for me now?
No, I don't want to do that.
All right. Let me start out with my questions real quickly.
Well, hold on a second, Sparky.
Okay, so we got so much time left here, bro.
Yeah.
Come on, serious, bro.
I'm not serious, bro. Come on, Mud Lips. All right. You want to start out this week?
Sure. Let's do this.
Oh, this will be easy.
Okay.
This is an easy 5. All right. What you got for me?
Okay. It's going to be an easy question. Who will win between the Titans and the Raiders? Pick one.
I'm going to say the Raiders.
I'm going to say the Titans. Just go opposite of you.
Okay. I like it.
Okay. Will Flacco be sacked 2 times or more this week?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'll say yes, too, on that one. Okay. Will Aaron Rodgers throw for over 220 yards?
Against Cleveland?
I'll say no.
I'm going to say no also.
Okay. This is your boy. Will Kieran Williams, running back for the Rams, rush for over 100 yards?
Against Baltimore?
Yeah.
I'm going to say yes.
I'm going to say no.
You're wrong.
Okay. I'm going the opposite. Let's see. Oh, will Travis Kelce get a TD this week?
Against Detroit?
Yeah, against Detroit.
I'm going to say yes. It's on television.
I'm going to say no.
Good. All right, you ready for mine?
Go ahead.
Does Matt Stafford throw for over 275 yards against Baltimore?
Yes.
I'm going to say no. So I think they're going to get out to a big lead and run it with Kyron Williams for over 100 yards.
Yeah.
Good job, me. Does Rico Dowdle score a touchdown versus Dallas?
That's an interesting question to come up with. It's like a curveball. I will say yes.
I'm going to say yes also. It's probably the only touchdown they get. Will Joe Flacco throw for 2 or more TDs against Green Bay?
No.
I'm going to agree with you on that one. Will Josh Allen run and pass for at least 1 TD versus Atlanta?
Yes.
I think I'm going to agree with you on that one, too. God, I don't like the way this is going. Does Trey McBride get in the end zone this week versus Indy?
No.
I'm going to say yes.
See, now you got a little mixy-matchy.
Looks like 10-0.
Are we up? You said that last week, and it didn't.
That was 8-2.
Yeah.
That was 80% right.
I'm in first place in our league, and I don't care if I had a guy going on Thursday. I'm back in first place.
Yeah, you used your quarterback. Jalen
Yeah.
Hurts. Jalen Hurts is he's not a great quarterback, man. He missed Devonta Smith wide open. He could have walked in. He could have crawled in. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Jalen Hurts. He's great in our league because he runs the ball and we get double points.
Yeah, their secondary is banged up. I mean, wow. I mean, there is a lot of yardage for their receivers over there. Well,
A.J. Brown got yards, but no touchdowns, man. Mm-hmm. That guy just scores in bunches.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll score 2 touchdowns one week, won't score for 4, then he'll score 1, then won't do nothing for 3 or 4 weeks. And in our league, that's huge.
well,
Make sure you start him, Jim.
yeah. Go ahead.
You already did. That's right.
Yeah.
He started 3 and got zipped from all 3. Loved that.
All right, guys, that's our music coming on. We're going to be cutting that out of here. Watch your inactives. Look at your rosters before tomorrow morning. And this show will be aired tomorrow morning at 7:06. I'll make sure of that. So you can get a replay of that before the game starts. So good luck, everybody. I hope you guys can be like me in first place. I hope we helped you out today. And have a good weekend.
Go Cubs.
Yeah, go Cubs.
Go Bears.
Are you dreaming of a getaway? Want to leave the stress of daily life behind? Whether it's a relaxing cruise or an adventurous land escape, planning the perfect vacation doesn't have to be a hassle. At Cruises International, they specialize in vacation destinations, land and sea, making your dreams come true. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, Cruises International isn't just about booking travel. They're your personal concierge, trusted travel advisor, and advocate. Your preferences are unique, and they'll take the time to understand exactly what you're looking for. From personalized service to their global network of specialists, they ensure that your vacation is tailor-made just for you. It's time to plan the vacation of a lifetime. Call 800-255-7447. That's 800-255-7447 today and speak to a cruise and vacation expert. Cruises International. It's time to set sail to your dream destination.
Your hometown radio station since 1949. We are WRMN AM 1410, Elgin time, 10 o'clock.